Good morning, YouTube. Today is the first day of school and I'm so excited. I'm not nervous yet. It's not to say that I won't be when students start rolling into my classroom, but as of right now, I'm more excited and not even remotely nervous. I'm so ready. I really wish I could have done more with like my hair today, but it's gonna be over 80 degrees and my classroom is like a greenhouse. I'm sure a lot of you have seen that I have a lot of windows, large windows. So it tends to get really, really warm in there, and it's also extremely humid. So I just didn't even bother doing my hair today. And that bothers me, but there's just no point because it's gonna end up in a bun like this anyway. So I wish I could have done my hair, but it is what it is, and I'm just gonna deal with that. And I'm excited. I have like so many bags in my back seat, and that's a letterboard for pictures I'm gonna take of my students today. And it's just going to be a very exciting day. I'm excited to meet. I met 6 of my 5th graders at Meet the Teacher, or Meet and Greet, and I'm just excited to meet the rest. So, oh, there's a mosquito in here. I am going to I am going to stop at Dunkin' and steal a straw, even though I'm not buying anything. And I know that's terrible. I could have sworn in my last Amazon order that I had purchased stainless steel straws, but then I went back and I checked my cart, and for some reason they made it into the save for later and not my actual cart. So unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to throw one more straw to the environment. I might actually have one. But anyway, sorry. I am going to head to school. It is currently 6:50. I am tired. I woke up at 4:40 this morning to go to the gym before work because I like going then. There's not a lot of people and it's quiet and peaceful, and it gets me up early, which makes me go to bed early. So I really enjoy doing that, but it is quite the adjustment. So I definitely need to get used to that. Oh, that straw does work. I definitely need to get used to going to the gym at 5:30 in the morning because, whew, man, oh man, it is not an easy adjustment. But I'm gonna hit the road. It is currently 6:52 and I have about a 15 to 20 minute drive depending on the pace that I go, and I will update you guys. I have specials first thing in the morning, so I might vlog then. If not, I will during lunch, but that's the only break that I get in the middle of the day because they go to specials first thing in the morning. So I'm gonna hit the road and I will check in with you guys, and I'm so excited. Good morning, you guys. Because it's so warm today, I came in and I closed my shades just to kind of keep some of the heat out and just, you know, be proactive about it. And I just sat here and watered my plants. And then I'm going to pull all of my things that I need for today out of my Monday bin, put them in here. I got the board ready on Friday, so thankfully I don't have to worry about that. Got this board ready on Friday as well. I opened those 2 windows, and unfortunately all of those items are still in the classroom and I have to get them out today. I'm gonna try to put them in my car later, but I am excited. My sweet little 5th graders will be in here today filling these bins, and I can't wait. I am overjoyed. But I am gonna sit here and just relax. I do have to take my lunchbox down to the teacher's lounge so I can put it in the fridge, unpack up my laptop, and I'm just going to sit here and relax and prepare for today. Well, I am excited to announce that I survived my first day. My kids are very, very chatty, but it is to be expected. It is the first day of school and a lot of them haven't seen each other all summer, but it went really, really well, and my classroom looks like a bomb went off in it, but that's okay. I'm choosing not to focus on that. I survived today, and that is all that matters, my friends. So I'm gonna kind of take you around as I kind of straighten up and show you the tornado that like ripped through my classroom. My rolling cart was fantastic for today as far as like keeping track of everything that I need up in the front of the room, but some of them left some water bottles, and pencils have already disappeared. I mean, this one had pencils in it and it's now upside down. There's chairs everywhere. I realized that I don't have a bin for highlighters, and I'm out of room for Post-its. So this community supplies table is just a disaster because that's where I asked them to dump them. Hi. Hey. So, yes. but their bins and cubbies are messy. They were nice and clean for a day, and that one I switched out with that one for physical reasons, but they are neat. It's getting there. The kids loved the stuffed animals. Some of them grabbed onto the fox and the panda bear pretty much the entire day, which I was fine with as long as they were doing work. And I just want to say my boyfriend truly is like one of the best. He had these delivered earlier this morning. I had dropped my kids off at lunch, and my custodian was walking down the hallway with these beautiful little flowers, which are, they are grown and sold right here in Maine from Swell Farm, and they're just absolutely beautiful. And he just put a little card in there, and it was just, oh, you guys, it warms my heart. But overall, it was a really great first day. I definitely need to sit down and plan more stuff for tomorrow. These guys are a lot more advanced than my 5th graders that were in Alaska, so I didn't know what to expect as far as like the speed with which they move through things. So there's that. So I kind of want to have some stuff just in case we go as quickly tomorrow. I did pull one activity from tomorrow's plans for today. But we do have a band demonstration in the morning, and I don't have that incorporated into my lesson plan, so hopefully that'll kind of eat up a good chunk of time. But I do normally intend to vlog a little more throughout the day, especially after school, but I have to get out of here today. I'm going to talk to my bank about a car loan and just getting all of that stuff finalized and all of that exciting good stuff. So I'm gonna get out of here because my bank closes in a little bit, and I will check in with you guys in the morning. Hey you guys, so unfortunately I don't think I got a chance to vlog this morning, which I apologize about, but it just wasn't in the cards today. So I just dropped my kids off at specials, and I'm just kind of walking around trying to clean up. Wednesdays our special is last thing in the afternoon, and then as soon as they come back they grab their backpack and pretty much are dismissed. So their backpacks are kind of like on their desks, and my desk is an absolute mess. And it's funny because I was like, oh, I won't even be at my desk, it won't get messy this year. I don't know who I was kidding, because my desk is a hot mess. So today went a lot better than yesterday. I didn't have any behavior issues yesterday. It was just more of like a anxiety type thing for me, and just trying to get like into a routine. So they are currently down at library, and I'm just kind of gonna straighten up. I had one poor student fall asleep, so he's down in the nurse's office just kind of napping it off. He has some things going on, and that is to be expected that he may fall asleep in the middle of the day. So we did a lot today. We wrote a letter to ourselves about a goal. We did a lot of growth mindset today because I have a very, very negative group overall. Actually, I shouldn't say that. They are a very positive bunch. They are really bright, really smart, and they're really positive. I shouldn't say they're negative. But I do have a handful that really, they don't believe in themselves, and it's heartbreaking because they're all so bright. So we did a letter to ourselves today. We wrote about their goal and then their plan to achieve their goal. So that was a lot of fun. Then we peer edited, and it was just a very quick run through of the writing process to kind of get their feet wet with that stuff. So we did that. We did sleeve tattoos. I had them do a blind contour drawing, which is where they look at their hands but they can't see the paper that they're drawing on, and they are to then draw their hand without looking. So those came out really fun, and they loved it. They had so much fun. And then I had them do like a sleeve tattoo where they drew things that they liked and that they enjoy and like that are their hobbies. So they put that on there. And then we did some more growth mindset. Today we really hit the ground hard with the growth mindset, and it was just really, really great. So I'm going to sit here and eat some string cheese and just kind of veg out and relax for the last, there's about 20 minutes left of school, and then I am going to just get stuff prepared for tomorrow. I kind of pulled one activity from yesterday, or from today for yesterday, and I don't think I dipped into, I don't think I dipped into tomorrow's activities, but I do think I need to find some more activities for tomorrow. They had a band demonstration this morning, so that kind of ate a good chunk of time, but we don't have any interruptions tomorrow aside from probably a fire drill, because they said we were gonna have one Wednesday or Thursday. So I need to plan for a fire drill for tomorrow and that kind of stuff. And I'm slowly figuring out that certain things that I thought were gonna work as far as like organization and student accessibility and just procedures are not going to work. So I need to kind of revamp some of those this weekend and all of those good things. But overall, it's been a wonderful first 2 days. They are such a great group of kids, and I'm really looking forward to getting to know them a little bit better. And I'm really just hoping to kind of help one of them just realize his potential, because I don't think he does. I don't know what's going on with him, but he's a really bright kid, and it just breaks my heart that he just doesn't see it. So I am going to sit here and start going through papers. I have to organize a couple things and file some things away, and then I'm going to pick them up from the library, get them dismissed, and then I will check in with you guys after. Hey guys, so we just had like a small 10-15 minute meeting on Class Dojo. We decided that we are going to use that school-wide this year, so that happened, and I'm getting out of here. It is so hot in my classroom. One of my coworkers, her room is 82 degrees, and I don't even want to think about how hot my room is. It started out actually pretty cool given how hot it is outside. It wasn't awful this morning, and then all of a sudden, like the last half hour of school was almost unbearable. Thankfully, I didn't have any students in my room. They were all in library for like the last 35-40 minutes, so overall it wasn't awful today. It's definitely uncomfortable, and I am very much looking forward to cooler weather. I just like cooler weather to begin with, but it is uncomfortably hot. So when I get home, I need to create job applications for my jobs that I have, and I need to sit down, and I definitely need to plan more for tomorrow. I don't have nearly enough. I'm going to be scrambling to find things to do, and I can't use my projector, my smartboard projector, because it has no sound and we can't figure out why. So I have to put in a tech ticket for that when I get home, and figure out some more activities for tomorrow because we are running out of things to do. I do have a couple things that we didn't necessarily finish today that I'm going to add to tomorrow, and those kinds of things, but I definitely want to have more to do tomorrow in the event that I don't, or in the event that I do get through everything. I don't want to start assessments, I really don't, but I might start one of them just to kind of get the ball rolling while they're working, just so I can get a baseline for where they are, and then that way it's the one less thing for me to do next week, but we'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna get out of here. It is incredibly warm, and I will check in with you guys later. Good morning, you guys. It is currently 6:45. It is Thursday, and sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once, and I have given up for this week on attempting to have cute hair because it is extremely hot. My classroom is unbearably hot, and it's just not gonna happen. It is not in the cards. So I actually woke up and went to the gym this morning, so I'm pretty proud of myself. Okay, sorry. So today I am going to school actually a lot earlier than I normally do. I usually don't leave for another like half hour, 40 minutes, but I have to prep. I found some math games yesterday that I really want to prep today, so I'm gonna head to school early and get that done because I need the color printer and copier, which unfortunately is in the library, which is where they do homework club. So I am stopping at Dunkin' today because I just don't have time to eat breakfast at home. Sorry, I'm trying to order on the Dunkin' app and I'm struggling while talking to you guys. So I'm gonna do that. I'm really looking forward to today. I'm a little bit nervous because today is the first day that I'm teaching and we don't have any interruptions, and I'm kind of worried that we're gonna blow through everything that I need to get done. With that being said, the issue that I'm going through things quicker is because I had a few like growth mindset videos and mindfulness videos planned. However, my projector has no sound and we can't figure out why. So I had to put in a tech ticket last night, which I finally did around 6:45, and I am hoping that they can get that fixed because it sucks. Like, I have one of my students who insists that he can fix it, but it's not, the volume is all the way up on the computer itself, like on my MacBook Air, it is all the way up. It's up all the way on the actual video itself, like if you watch YouTube, like it has that little speaker button, it's up all the way there, and it's all the way up on the projector, and mute is not on. Everything is plugged in, so we can't figure out what's going on. However, I was told that mine is known for being finicky, so that is unfortunate, but it is what it is, and I'm just going to deal with it, and I'm gonna roll with the punches, and I will just have to figure out what I'm going to do. So I have been working with that, and like I said, I found some math games and they're all review, and I'm just gonna put them in centers, like in groups, and they're not gonna be able to pick their partners because I want them to practice team building and working with different people. So I'm gonna put them in partners and they're gonna rotate through the different stations, and that's what we're gonna do this afternoon because my other plans did not work out, and that is okay. We roll with the punches here. So hold on, I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat today. I want a sausage, egg, and cheese, wake up breath. And yeah, so I'm going to head to school and I will show you the games that I found. And I think they're all from TPT if I remember correctly. So I will be sure to show you guys that, and I will check in with you when I get there. You know it is going to be a good day when this is the current state of your desk and it's not even 8 a.m. yet. So I found a couple of math games that I will show you in a second, but I'm going to be doing that. My mentor just informed me that they may have some Legos in the library that I can use for my early finishers, and I'm going to pull out some geoboards, that way they can use those as well. And I'm going to find out if they can use iPads because I want them to do vision boards about goals that they have and those kinds of things. So I'm going to see if they can use their iPads for that. I would love to incorporate some technology this week and kind of get them used to working on their iPads. However, not all of my students have an iPad because they're new to the district and theirs hasn't come in yet. And I don't know if we're actually allowed to use them yet. So I'm gonna check on that, but I'm also going to prep the things for these games. So this first one I found is Krabby Multiplication. This is by Games for Learning on TPC, and what they're going to do is they are going to find two of the numbers to multiply and then color them in. I'm going to give them dry erase markers. This one is called Beach Time, and it's just all about telling time, and I know it's pretty juvenile, but I just really want them to get to ease into thinking of school things. This one is Find the Multiple, so they're going to roll 2 dice and then add the numbers together, and then they're going to cover all of the numbers on, cover a number on the board that is a multiple of this number. So if they roll a 6 and a 3, it adds up to 9. So then they are going to cover either 18, 27, 36, 45, or 54. So they're going to go through and do that. And then that's one of the last ones. Then they're going to go through this one and just say whether it is true or false. This is just to kind of get their brain thinking a little bit. And then on this one, it's tell me about favorites, and this one is just a get to know you activity. And they keep tending to work with the same person over and over and over for every activity I give them. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign partners today because I want them to get used to working with other people, and I want to work on that team building. So I am going to get to work. I have a couple emails to check and kind of clean up because I did not clean up yesterday before I left. I like to get home. I like to leave like right after contract hours. I like to get in early and leave early. So I got here at 7:05 this morning. It's currently 7:45. So I am going to pick up a couple things that I left out yesterday and then get ready for the day, and I will check in with you guys while my kids are at specials. So I just dropped my kids off at gym, and I couldn't help but laugh because I came back to type up their job descriptions for the jobs that they're applying for over here. And I'm in the teacher's room making copies, and 2 of my boys are walking back from the bathroom while they're in gym. And one of them said, hey, can you let the custodian know that there's soap in a puddle all over the floor? And I was like, yeah, I'll let her know. So I don't think they realized that I'd followed them out like as they were walking back to gym. And the one goes, Miss Moro's a beast. And I was like, that's too funny. I love teaching 5th graders, you guys. I really do. So I'll just show you actually while I was doing that. I just went and picked up some, what are they called? Oh goodness gracious, Legos from our media center. That way my early finishers can work on this, or they may work on geoboards, which they're gonna have to take them out of plastic, so I'm not doing it. I typed up their job descriptions for the jobs that they will be applying for, and that's my original copy. And then I'm going to sit here and go through all of the papers that they turned in today and get those down to the office while they are gone. And I'm gonna enjoy my tea because I actually haven't touched it yet today because I've been going nonstop. I'm gonna get to that, and I Might check in with you at lunch. If not, at the end of the day. It's really the only other break I have today. So I will check in with you guys at some point. Bye. Hey there, you guys. So today actually went really well. My students did fantastic. We had a massive thunderstorm in the middle of the day today, so that was eventful. And yeah, I'm exhausted, like full out, wiped out, want to go to bed, exhausted. But it really was a wonderful day. But overall, it really was a wonderful day, and I am looking forward to the school year with these kiddos. I know I've said that probably like 3 or 4 times in this vlog already, but I really truly am. They're a wonderful group of kids, and I think we will do really well this year. We did math centers this afternoon because I was told that this group isn't really great at working together as a team. However, they did fantastic, like so over the moon proud of them. And even they said, like, we haven't even been arguing, Miss Moro, we've been doing really well. And I'm like, I'm so proud of you guys. Like, it's still obviously the first week of school, but they really are doing well. So I am going to put some papers away. I want to go through the finished bin that's up on that shelf and get out of here. It is extremely hot. Thankfully tomorrow is supposed to be like 20 degrees cooler, and I'm looking forward to it because myself and my kids were absolutely downright miserable today. So I will check in with you guys later if I do some schoolwork at home. Good morning, YouTube. It is Friday, or Friday as I like to tell my students, and I am super excited because it's like 20 degrees cooler today. I have all of my windows and shades open because it's finally cool enough to be able to do that. So I pretty much have everything planned. I do have to print off a couple things today, or I'm sorry, I do pretty much have everything prepped. I do have to print off 2 worksheets today, and I also need to I prepped this sooner because I wasn't sure when we were going to get to it, but I want to do Save Fred today with my kids, so I have to prep the bags for that. That way I can just quickly and easily hand everything out to them and their partners. So I am going to get to that. And I even started planning for next week. That's what I did last night while my boyfriend cooked dinner. I helped his son with homework, and I planned for next week, and it was just nice to be able to do that. So there's dog hair on my screen. I'm going to sit here and get everything ready and enjoy the fact that I am not sweating to death in my classroom for the first time in like, well, ever actually.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Alright, so I got it all prepped and I put it at the bottom of my cart so that when we get around to it, we are ready to go today. I need to put this away. So I need to clean my desk, but I'm still going to talk to you guys a little bit. So today we are doing a 3-fact snowball fight. So I'm going to have them write 3 facts on a piece of paper that I cut in half. So there's 2 per page. And then they're going to have a snowball fight. They're going to throw it across the room, pick up the one that is nearest to them. And then they're trying to guess, they're going to read the facts aloud and try to guess who it is. And then after that, we are finishing our math centers that we didn't get to yesterday. We are practicing 2-digit multiplication, place value, like which one's greater, and Saving Fred is happening, or Save Fred is happening at some point today. It's on my face. Oh, it's chapstick. Sorry, the glare kind of threw me off. We are doing Save Fred today. We're doing an activity on following directions. It's about finding the castle and the house. And free choice at the end of the day, but I'm not telling them that yet. Hopefully the rain holds off. It's kind of cloudy out, but that's okay. And I owe them a read aloud from yesterday because it was too hot to do anything yesterday, so I did not read aloud for them, and they were pretty upset about that. And I think that's about it. I think. I feel like I don't have enough for today. Like at all. I really, really need to figure out what else I'm doing today because for some reason I just feel like that's not nearly enough. I don't know where my lesson planning book is. I need to pull out my lesson planner and see. I do want to come up with an SOP for when they finish their independent work because they do finish at such different times. Like I have some that knock it out in 2 minutes and some that take like 15 minutes. So I do want to come up with an SOP, what they can do when they finish their work. Like check it over, put it in the finish bin if that's where it goes, and then they can do the geoboards or Legos. I'll let them know in advance what they are, but we'll see. So I'm going to come up with like a pre-planned list. I can kind of get them in the direction that I need them to get in. So I can get them in the direction I need them to get in. So I'm going to finish doing that and I'll check in with you guys later. Hey there you guys, so I just dropped my kids off at Specials and I am sitting here nomming on some string cheese and a Hershey's Kiss because, you know, it's Friday, treat yourself. So while they're down there, I am starting to prep for next week. I don't have anything to prep for today, so I'm getting their reading curriculum baseline tests ready, and I just made copies of one of the baseline tests. That way later today I can just go make copies of that. So I am sitting here prepping all of that stuff for next week, and I just set my camera down on top of that. Go Tina. So I prepped these, and what it is, it's our baseline test. So this is how I gauge their small group levels and all of that stuff. So I am going to sit here and do that. That way after school I can just run and make copies. It's going to take a while and I don't want to kind of hog up the copier. So, excuse me, I'm sorry. And then I'm going to sit here and read through the baseline book, the teacher's manual, and kind of see what else I need to do. I also want to do, I think it's the reading or spelling inventory. So I need to find the resources for that. I don't know where they are, but I don't even know where my phone is and it's going off. I don't think I have it on me today. Lord help me today. But so I'm gonna sit here and do that, and then hope that today goes as well as it did yesterday. My students seem a lot calmer today. I think they're kind of getting used to the routines and the expectations and all that good stuff today. And today we're going to go over the PowerPoint I did on the first day of school that talks about their expectations from me, what they can expect from me, what I can expect from them, and all of that good stuff. So I'm going to get to work. I'm a disaster today. I could not find my phone for the life of me. Like I just spent like 5 minutes looking for it during my while my kids were down in Specials. It was behind me on the shelf right there. That's where it was. I could hear it. I heard my email go off, but couldn't find my phone. So yeah, that's today. But I will hopefully catch up with you guys while my kids are at lunch. Their Specials first thing in the morning, and then I don't have another break until later in the... Why is it not focusing on my face? I don't have another special until later in the day, but I am super happy. Like I have my phone on, my fan on, I have all of the windows open, and I am actually kind of chilly, but I'm not complaining because my room has been over 85 degrees every single day this week, and I just checked the thermostat in my room. It is 74.2 degrees, so I will take it. I am not complaining. It has been entirely too warm, like to the point where yesterday kids did a lot of just chill, low-key activities because it was that warm.
Yeah, that works. So that's easy. You can get Fred out.
Can't break the lifesaver.
What happens if you do? He's dead.
Yeah, you're out. What a day. It is going really well. They did say Fred. They absolutely loved it. And before I go to lunch, because I just sent them off to recess and lunch, I'm going to sit here and put their name paper in their take-home folder. That way they know who it belongs to. So enjoy.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always was hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire.
So today I allowed my kids to have a snowball fight. So they had to write 3 facts on a piece of paper, and then they would crumple it up and throw it across the room. And one of my students, she wrote, "I love dogs. My best friend is Miss Moro, and I love to have snowball fights." And I just thought it was way too cute. I didn't really get a chance to vlog after school today because I was so busy prepping things for next week. So I'm trying to open this window. So I am now home. I'm currently getting ready to go out with some teachers from school. A tradition that they do is, and I did it last year with them, sorry my eyelashes are all messed up. A tradition that they do, and I did it with them last year when I was student teaching, is I think it's the first Friday of every month from September through maybe like January or February, I think, is Name That Tune at a local bar. So we reserved a table and we are going. One of my coworkers, which was my mentor teacher, her and her husband are going, my boyfriend's going, and then a couple of other people from work, and I'm super duper excited. So I am in the process of getting ready, so I'm gonna kind of talk to you while I do that. But I am not the most fashionable person in the world. Like, it's not my thing, and I'm actually somewhat proud of this outfit, so I kind of want to show it to you. I'm trying to fix my pants. I kind of want to show it to you, and I think I might. But so I am wearing this floral shirt from, oh, what's the name of the store? Oh, Nordstrom Rack. So this shirt, and I actually loved it so much that I went back and bought another one in just a solid pink color. So wearing this shirt from Nordstrom Rack. And then these jeans, they're like corduroy material. They are from Lucky, and shoes are from Lucky. So like I said, and then I have on my Alex and Annie bracelets. My camera is struggling to focus today. And then I have a lobster, a seahorse, and an anchor because I live on the coast. So like I said, I am pretty proud of myself because I am not the most fashionable person on earth. But my makeup is still on work. Oh, I also have these earrings that I also bought at Nordstrom Rack. They came with a pair of hoops I had purchased, but the hoops broke. And not to any fault of the hoops, but that's a long story. There's that. So there's that. But this week was absolutely amazing. It was unreal. Like, I absolutely love my kiddos. We had a wonderful week. Today was definitely the best day out of the week. Like, I think because they're starting to learn what I expect of them and that they're not going to get away with anything. And I also feel like they're starting to understand their routines and what they are expected to do, like when they finish their work and all of those things. They have learned that if they behave, they do have a little more freedom than if they don't, and they're already picking up on that. I am all about earning your rewards. It's not something that I give and then take away. It's just something you have to earn from the get-go, and it's always worked for me. That may not work for all other teachers, but it's always something that has worked for me. So, for example, like, they've always done really well while I do read-alouds, and today I let them play with slime and whatever fidgets they had while I did read-aloud. Some of them play with geoboards, and let me tell you, those kids knew what was going on in that read-aloud. And read-aloud isn't something that I do reading comprehension on. Like, we're reading Wonder, and when he said that sending Augie to school was like sending a lamb to the slaughter, I think that so far is maybe the first or second time like I've actually stopped and asked anybody if they knew what it meant. And we just did a little thing of like symbolism, like what Augie, which one is, what's the lamb represent, what's the slaughter represent, and the lamb represents Augie and slaughter represents the school. So we did that and it went really well. I'm gonna open this window because it was beautiful outside. So we did that and it went really well. They loved it, and like I said, they really did earn that like slime fidget time. They've done amazing all week. They are incredibly hardworking, and I was told that they didn't work well together, and honestly I have had zero issues. I have let them pick partners up until yesterday, and then yesterday and today I picked their partners. Today I did give them the opportunity to pick their own partners, but it had to be someone they haven't worked with at all yet. So that was super cool, and they did just amazing. They did Saving Fred, or Save Fred, I call him Saving Fred, and they did really, really well with that. I took some videos and pictures, and as soon as I get the permission slips back, I'm going to I'm going to post it on Class Dojo. So it was just all in all an incredible week. I am in love with my 14 kiddos, like absolutely. I have one student that has autism, and today that student gave me a hug, not once but twice today. And I'm sure some of you know that children with autism don't normally reach out to people that they have just met. That student just started today. The entire family, they just started, so it's the 4th day of school, and that child was only there for most of today. Actually, no, the child was there all day today, and by 1:30 I got a hug, and then at dismissal I got another hug, and that really just warms my heart. I'm just glad that child knows that I'm there to care and love for them and care for them as much as I can, and while they're in my care, I will provide for them. So I am off to enjoy some adult fun. I'm looking forward to hanging out with my coworkers outside of work and all of that good stuff. I'm looking forward to date night with my boyfriend because we've earned it. It's been tough adjusting. He was with me when I was student teaching last year, so he knows what it's like, but it's tough going from talking all day, every day, all summer to like cold turkey, first day of school. I talk to you like once in the morning for good morning and then not again until the end of the day, just because I don't have the time. You know, when I student taught, I had a lot more time, especially when I was observing, or if I wasn't teaching all day, to kind of text here and there like throughout the day to check in. And when you're teaching, I'm sure you all know, it is impossible to communicate with loved ones. So it's just been tough to adjust to the fact, sorry, we went from talking all day every day to just not at all. So I'm thankful that he's as supportive as he is. Like last night I was planning for next week and he cooked dinner for me and his son while I helped his son with homework. So he's amazing and supportive, and it's just going to be nice to spend some time with him and my coworkers tonight because they all mean so much to me. So I'm going to finish getting ready and then I'm going to hit the road because I need to go help him pick out an outfit, because as I'm sure you women know, if you have a significant other, they are usually not capable of dressing themselves. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so yet, please hit subscribe, and let me know how your first day went down in the comments, or your first week. I can't wait to hear all about it, and I will catch up with you guys next week.